So here's a little story that a friend of mine just told me. They just took off and went to the Turks and Caicos, and before they left, his wife says to him, "I don't have a backup light. You're gonna go down to Diver Supply and get me a backup light." Guess what? He went down and got her a backup light. And I believe he got the DL19. Now, we're going to be talking about these three lights. These are Edge Hog lights, and this happens to be called the DL9. This is the DL19, and this is the DL20. Now, these are all 1,000 or 1,100 lumen lights, and there's some slight differences between them, but they're all really good lights. I'm going to tell you all about it. Now, what we're going to start looking at first is the DL9. Now, the DL9 is a relatively inexpensive light. It is made out of aluminum. There's a aluminum construction core in here, and then there is a silicone outer, it's like an armored shell on the outside of this. It's got a loop on the end. It comes with a little lanyard for your wrist. A lot of us will put a split ring right here with a clip, and you're able to clip this on your BC somewhere, and instead of it just hanging off your wrist. Now, like I said, it utilizes 3 C-size batteries. It's got a burn time of about 10 hours. It's 1,000 lumen. And it's a great light. You can beat the tar out of it, and it's just really, really effective. Now, it's waterproof down to about 300 feet. Of course, that just gives you some understanding about the durability of the light. It's got a really robust construction and is extremely popular with folks out there. All right, let's take a look. This is called the DL19. You can see right off it is a much smaller form factor. This light is solid aluminum construction, and it's CNC machined. This is a 1,100 lumen light, and it also comes with the lanyard. It comes with the battery, and this is probably one of the most popular rechargeable batteries out there. It's an 18650, and it also comes with a charger as well as the light, of course. It comes with some extra O-rings, and this is a twist on, twist off light. So I actually put a split ring here and a clip, and I clip this to my BC. I turn it on before I jump off the boat. I leave it on the entire dive, and then when I get back on the boat, then I turn it off by unscrewing it. I don't mess with this under the water. I have seen people that have inadvertently unscrewed it all the way, flooded the light, and that's not necessarily a good thing for it. It's a 2-hour burn time is what it's rated. So it just depends on the charge of the battery. It depends on how cold the water is, things along those lines. But even with 2 hours, that gives you plenty of light for 2 really good dives. So let's move on to the next one. Now, this is the Hog DL20. This is a very similar construction size and construction material. Now, some of the features on the DL20, its rating is 230 feet. And those features are what really makes the difference between these two lights. The DL20 also comes with the 18650 battery. It comes with a charger. It comes with the lanyard. One of the big differences in the DL20 and the DL19 is this button right here. This button is what turns the light on. There's 6 modes, and you'll notice that this ring around the button is, right now, it's green. So that shows you the charge is above 50%. When it drops down to below 50%, it will turn blue. And once it drops to 25% or below, it turns red. Now, the 6 modes are pretty simple. Here's full power, here's medium, here's low. And I push and hold again, you'll notice that I get a strobe effect. This is really good for signaling your buddies. And if I push it again, it goes into SOS mode. And if I push it again, it goes into freaky. Push and hold, and it goes off. This has a very similar burn time to the DL19, and of course the difference is the power setting that you have on it. These are great lights right here at Christmas time. I'm going to put a description down below as to the link for these lights, and I'm also going to put a link for all the lights on the Diver Supply section. I'm Bob Collins for Diver Supply. Like we always say, dive safe out there. Thanks for watching.